Hello. Check, test, tech, check. Hello, Flight Simulator fans, and welcome to this live stream of Aerofly FS4. And today we're going to be checking out, we're going to do something normal that we would normally do on this channel, and then we're going to get a little crazy after that. We're going to be flying the P-38 here, and there's no navigation. There's no navigation in the whole plane. So I think what we're going to do here. Oh, this is funny. I thought I landed at a different airport earlier. I knew it was KFWN. I meant to go up to here. Yeah, I was just goofing around with this plane earlier. Oh, I guess I have to go to location first and set the aircraft there. Yes, welcome. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Hope you had a good day and your week is going along swimmingly. We're going to go cold and dark. And let's check the time. I want to make sure the time is right. Yeah. Yeah, that time is good for New York. Now let's go back to navigation. And it knows we're going from Stewart. Let's do this. We're just going to we're going to do a little fly. Oh, crap. Cancel that. Oh, my God, dude. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this set up. We'll go 2, set as origin. Damn, I don't know what the wind is. 090. That makes it easy. Navigation. What's up, everybody watching? Yeah, and we'll say runway no, we want to take off on runway 9. So we're facing into the wind. Yes, the wind is from 09. We want to go 09. Okay. Destination is also going to be set as destination. And we'll also land on runway 9. Oh, sorry. We don't need to worry about the ILS frequency here. That's funny. And so we'll add to the route. There we go. Now we got a route. Now we got something happening here. I thought we'd just do kind of a visual flyby here on New York. We'll use the moving map to navigate. Just kind of do a great big loop in this bad boy. See what the scenery has to offer a little bit. Do a landing, and then I thought after we get done with the flight, we'll stay in the same plane, but we'll try some wackiness with the wind. Like we'll set it up real high and see what happens. See if we can manage. It should be pretty fun. I think we're all set. Let's go ahead and get this baby fired up. I do have track IR hooked up. We're not going to use it right away. Just because, I don't know, it kind of takes away from the experience of trying to do everything when you really need to be kind of static. Let's take a look at the airplane from the outside. This is actually a really cool livery for this plane. I like it. These engines are ridiculous. Look how big they are. Happy Jack's Go Buggy. It looks like he's got some kills on his to his credit. Kind of a unique airframe, right? I would think that that this would make for some aerobatics, so maybe we'll try some inverted flying and some Immelmans and whatnot. Let's hop back in. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and do, we're going to go full on the props, put the throttles in, we'll put the mixture, somewhere around there. Let's see. Here is the fuel tanks. So the wings have 62 gallons. The mains have 90 So I just thought I'd go with the, you know what we should do from the wings first. Let's do that. Even that says drop tank on. There is a jettison thing in here. I don't know that it works. It kind of looks like it might work. I don't know. We might have to try that. Here's our fuel pump. Auxiliary fuel pump left and right. Somehow we have oil pressure, even though we haven't started the plane yet. So that's interesting. Let's see. We got our right prop, left prop. I've left those to autos in my test flights, and so far they seem to work just fine right there. Prop safety feather light. They click, but I don't know that they do anything. So let's see. Here is a main panel here. Mags. I think this is magnetos. I can't really tell what's on that piece right there. Anyway, let's come on. Where's the battery? Oh, here's the battery down here. My bad. And what about some lights? Let's see. I can't read that. All right, we're just turning it on. Yeah, let's drain the battery. Okay, so now for the starter, you do this one up or down, and it selects either the left or the right, and then let's go ahead and do the left engine first. Oh, there is a primer down here. I suppose I should prime the engine a few times. Okay, there it goes. Bring the RPMs up. It's kind of struggling to come to life, but it's getting there. Wow, seems very strangely quiet. There we go. We had to put that mixture in. All right. Well, I guess the right engine gets full mixture then. So we switch this over to the right engine. Come on. Okay, there we go. Easy startup. So the radio that I found in here is right here. I mean, like that switch is clickable. The tuning knob, you can change it, but it doesn't seem to do anything. And there's no radio in this anyway. But I don't see any navigation equipment. Oh, what does this do? Oh my God, I'm afraid to find out. Oh, it's the yoke. It's the yoke click point. I was like, I don't think that's a good idea. I probably shouldn't click on that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Whoa. Very nice light there. Hold on. Let's hop back inside and see if we can figure out how we turn that on. Is that... Let's see. Okay, maybe that's the landing light. Come on now. Oh, what is happening? What is going on, dude? Wow. Really weird. Okay, that was our landing light. That's nice. And you can see there's only one. Interesting, I guess, because this is probably like a warplane. They were like, we're not worried about lights. How did I wind up out here? What is happening? The views are getting crazy over here. Let's see. Is this our trim wheel? Yeah. Now, is there a place to set takeoff trim? Okay, maybe we just set it at 0, right? We have 0 right up there in the top. Kind of neutral, right? Prop feathering warning lights. Oh, can we feather the prop? Let's see. Let me kill... Well, we should probably do that in flight to test that, huh? That probably won't start. Okay, we're good. Let me make sure everything's fully engaged there. Very nice. Okay. We need to take off on, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I got to test my button for this. Okay, yeah, I got a button assigned for this. Yeah, we got a long taxi. I might as well get moving. Let's get moving. Let's turn on the track IR. Alright, so far so good. If I do like this, it means I'm looking at the chat. Parking brake is right down here. And we've got no flaps, so that's good. Taxi on. Hold on, easy does it now. Easy does it. The engine gets to sounding really thin if you pull that manifold pressure back. Maybe we can bring the manifold pressure up and bring the RPMs back and maybe not do... No, I think it's just a fast plane. It really is fast. Like, it'll go 350 knots. It's almost like flying an airliner, but you're in this cool little airplane. Let's see, what's our heading? Yeah. We're going this way because we're taking off runway 9. Easy. Whoa, we are jamming. Mad taxi skills on display. Programmer Airlines, like and subscribe. Okay, I like to get where we're going as much as the next guy, but this is getting out of hand. And I might as well go full RPM because it doesn't seem to be affected much. It does have a nice sound when the engine's fully engaged like that. Oh boy, here we go. As we pinball down the taxiway. Slow it down, slow it down. I love that aluminum. I bet we could do a loop in this bad boy if we had enough speed. We might have to try that. Easy. All right, coming up on our point here, we're not going to do any mag checks. I suppose we could try. I'm afraid I'll just kill the engines. Let's give it a try once we get up here. We'll try to do a little run-up check. Let's see what Aerofly FS thinks about that. Oh my God, this taxiing is rough. Alright, I think we're far enough back. Alright, I'm going to set the parking brake here. Let's do that. Let me turn off track IR here for just a second. Alright, let's set the... well, we got RPMs up around 2400. Let's see if we can make this work here. We'll go on to 1 mag. Look at that. Slight drop. Very nice. Back up. Same on the second mag, so good to go. Let's check the right engine. Nice. That might actually be some modeling going on here. Alright, those look good. Let's do a prop check. Make sure the engine doesn't die. Very good. I feel like we're as safe as we can be. Set on the brakes here. Get that track IR back on. Need to find a button, see if I can do a button for that. That would be nice. What is that, a static port right there? What's this reflection? Maybe that's supposed to be a mirror we're supposed to use for something. Yeah, both of them have it. This one, it doesn't seem to be changing. Oh, that one doesn't seem to be changing either. Wow. This thing is a beast, dude. It wants to go. It wants to go, so we're gonna go. Here we go. Yeah, we could probably go 30 inches of manifold pressure for takeoff. Yeah, we're at about 140 knots. Let's put some slight back pressure on the yoke. And we got positive rate. Landing gear up. Oh, let's bring up that trim a little bit. Bring that nose up a little bit. Let's bring those RPMs back. We'll climb at about 2,500. Yeah, we'll leave the, we'll set manifold pressure at 30 inches. Alright, we're going to do a little turn here. I better zoom on out. Otherwise, it's going to be tough to follow this flight plan, isn't it? Very nice. 10 miles, damn. Let's zoom it out a little bit more than that. We're climbing out at about 200 knots, which is pretty fast. Let's go ahead and make a turn here. I don't know what it is. There's something about this plane that it just feels, I don't know, it feels perfect. I noticed it when I was flying it in VR. I was like, man, this plane just feels good. I have to do a video on this. It's kind of a bummer that there's no navigation equipment on board. No VORs, no nothing. Yeah, we need to get up to about, let's climb up to, I don't know, we'll call it 6,500. And then we'll try some aerobatics. And how long do we have on this leg here? We should have a little bit of a ways to go. Although, like I said, this is a fast plane. She moves. Okay, track IR doesn't work in this view. Very nice. Only 2 notches of flaps in the whole thing. There are no guns. I mean, there are guns in the model, but they don't fire. This is a civilian variant that has been legalized for purchase by Programmer Airlines. Coming up on 5,500. Like I said, she climbs, boys, and she's fast. I don't know where the exhaust gas temperature is. Which one of these gauges is the EGT? I don't know. I will just lean out a little bit and hope we get it right. Man, this is a good looking game. Oh yeah, I missed track IR. I haven't hooked it up in quite a while, but I do have a ton of cords. Like, I figure I'm like so wrapped up in cords right now. Alright, coming up on 6,500. Let's start trimming down. Get our speed up. Let's check our flight plan. Oh, we're getting off course. I better take note of what course I'm supposed to be flying. Keep adjusting that trim down, getting a little bit more speed. Bring those RPMs back to a cruise. About 2,300 RPM right there. Let's keep manifold pressure at 25 inches. Barrel roll. Oh, she doesn't like to roll. Not fast anyway. Here you go. Let's sit like this for a bit. It's actually good practice. Maybe we can do an inverted fly under of a bridge in New York. Oh yeah, we lost some altitude on that. I didn't do very good. With that inverted under bridge flying might not be a smart idea for us. All right, let's try an Immelman. Oh yeah, she came out of that good. 350, 400 knots. Down to 3,000 feet. All right, let's try to get the speed back up again. We'll try an Immelman in the other direction. Hold on. Let me crank it up a little bit. Okay, there's 300 knots. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. I can't tell what's happening. Okay, very good. And we should be pretty much back on our flight plan, and not bad. You know what I think it is? I think it's these windows. It really looks like you're watching an old World War II movie. Wow, look at our speed. We're way down. Bring those RPM back a little bit. That manifold pressure back to 25. Very nice. Smooth, like a good whiskey. Oh my God, have you guys seen the dumpster fire that is Saints Row? Look, man, I love Saints Row. I'm a big action gamer, so I like, I loved the original Saints Row. And, I played them all the Saints Rows. Even when they started getting completely stupid and off the charts, ridiculous with the aliens and stuff. But this one is just bad, dude. Like, it's bad. Really bad. It reminds me of Agents of Mayhem. The shooting looks awful. Every single item has like a red health bar on it. Ooh, that's one way to mess up track IR. And it's just getting destroyed online pretty much. It's like a $50 or $60 game too. I'm like, man, you can't be charging that much money if your game is bad. See if we can get settled in here. Got 260 knots showing. We're doing good. We're doing good. Oh. I'm either looking at the chat when I do that, or I'm grabbing my beverage. Let's see if we can get back outside. That is beautiful. Oh, Steam is not capturing. Hold on, let me turn off. Oh, print screen. What is print screen? Is it space? Can't remember. Better do print screen and try to get it on the clipboard at least. Favorite view. Oh, come on. That's the favorite view right there. Oh, that looks so cool. Very nice. Yeah, she's fast. Let's bring up our landmarks. See what we have that's exciting. Nothing. Yeah, we can kind of fly a little bit more. Kind of fly a little bit more around the city. We are kind of at the bottom of the clouds here. Where are we sitting? Oh, 8,000 feet. Woo, I didn't know we was climbing up that high. Jeez. Programmer Airlines. And how about student loan debt forgiveness? If you live in the United States, Joe Biden and company just passed, or they're forcing through somehow. I'm sure it's going to be challenged legally. Because I don't know that he has the authority to do this, even as the president, for giving up to $10,000 of student loan debt. And yours truly, I mean, I've been paying on my student loans since 2007, so 15 years. I owed money to two companies, and I paid one of them off. I'm down to $6,000 on the other one. And I don't know, the way I see it, I mean, if I already have to pay mad taxes, which I do, I'm single, I get murdered on taxes every year. I might as well wipe that $6,000 off the books. I mean, all it does, there's no such thing as debt forgiveness. The debt never goes away. It just gets transferred to the national debt, right? And then everybody winds up paying it, including me. So if I have to already pay mad taxes, then I might as well wipe that money off the books and get my student loans paid off. So I'm probably going to take advantage of that, but it was just kind of funny because, you know, political things happen all the time and I don't hear from anybody. Tonight, my dad texted me and my buddy, who we text back and forth every now and then again about political stuff. He texted me and said, hey, you see we're going to be paying for everybody else's student loan debt? I said, no, you're going to be paying off my student loan debt. He said, yeah, well, so will you. And I said, yeah, but they're going to do it anyway. And I'm already going to have to pay mad taxes, so I might as well just go ahead and do it. Like I said, I've been paying on my student loans 15 years. And they're not that high. I mean, the interest is low. You know, it's like $141 a month at this point. And I could pay it off faster, but the money is just cheaper. The interest rate that I have on that money is way cheaper than the interest rate that I have, say, on my truck. Right? I'm paying a lot more for that. I'm going to take out some of this manifold pressure and descend a little bit, or we're not going to see anything. This is a great plane right here. I'm really enjoying this. And that's some odd graphical behavior. Look at that. I have that manifold pressure almost back to 15 inches. I'm still climbing somehow. How is that happening? All right, well, you have one. I will bring the RPMs down. All right, let's make a turn here. It must be KISP straight ahead. Right over here. Oh, she's descended nice. Feels good. Nice and smooth. Smooth. Haven't done anything on Pilot Edge. I'm trying to prepare for the this next Pilot Edge challenge for me is actually interacting with ATC. And I've listened to some live recordings from them, and it sounds kind of hard. They talk so fast. I don't know how I'm going to hear it, even though it's pretty much the same. I have to read it back. I was going to stream that this Friday, but I have work to do this weekend. We're upgrading a client from... been working on testing some new features for the last several months, and we're finally getting to the point where things are stable enough and we're ready to move all the changes into production. And I have a significant role in this one. A lot of times I don't, but this one I do. So I won't be streaming Friday. I won't be streaming Saturday. Possibly on Sunday. And I would like to give it a try. I just have to feel just a little bit more comfortable with the lingo. I just love looking down out of this thing and seeing all the buildings down there. Like, it feels so realistic. We are barely descending. Oh, but we're at 6,000 feet. Okay. I don't know how I managed that, but whatever. Oh, man. Really cool. There we go. See, now we're descending in a way that I would think. Several hundred or maybe 1,000 feet per minute. I actually kind of like these landmarks. Man, look at all these famous places that I know nothing about. Yeah, we'll do a flyover on JFK. Right up here. Then we'll try the fun stuff. We'll try some crazy winds and see how's this. I've never done the crazy winds in this sim, so I don't know what it looks like. I mean, a plane like this probably get battered pretty good. Hold right about 6,000 feet. Provided I keep pulling back on the yoke. Massapequa. guessing that big airport right there, that must be JFK, right? Do a flyby on that guy. We'll see what that looks like in this plane. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Cruising right about 300 knots. This is nice. Holding steady. About 5,700 feet. Turn them landmarks off. Do I have a screen? Do I have a... Oh no, flight information. Okay. Winds 9-1 at 6. Yeah, 6 knots. That'll be easy. There we go. Let's clear some of that away for now. City's kind of straight ahead. City proper. We'll go ahead and check it out. Check out performance over that. I'm sure it'll be wonderful. It is Aerofly. Beautiful. Trimmed up pretty well, right about 300 knots. And honestly, we've got more juice. And JFK off our port bow if we were in a ship. Everything looks great when you're up in the air in Aerofly, right? Really cool. Showing I have some deflection on my rudders, but I don't think I did. Very cool. Look at those buildings. How do they get so many buildings to draw so smooth? I gotta assign some of these external views to other buttons. Nice. I see some bridges. All right, let's get ready. Let's do a pass. Let me back some of this power off here. Using the yoke, not a stick, so in this plane it's kind of sluggish, even at high speeds. There's our heliport right down there. There we go. See a nice bridge that will be our first victim, or we'll reset the flight in the event of a crash. Here we go. Diving down, getting all my rudder inputs out, trying to keep an eye on that bridge. Oh, easy does it. Speed's about 400 knots. We're really fast. Look at that. Look at that performance, dude. Aerofly is ridiculous. I don't know how it does it. All right, here we go. Going inverted. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is not looking good so far. We got to get away from the ground. Okay. Oh, man, this is going to be hard. Programmer Airlines, like and subscribe. Monkey will dance for subs. Oh! Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, we are so... Oh! We bailed. We crashed. It popped us up. I don't know what's going to happen. It should probably reset after a minute. I think it's going to reset the flight. I thought I had that. I thought I was clear. Maybe it just bounced us back up in the air 10,000 feet. What's our altitude right now? 5,000? Where's our bridge? Is it somewhere back there? I do have the reset set to an extraordinarily long time. It's like 55 seconds, but I would think it would have froze. So I'm not sure what happened there, but we didn't make it. We didn't make it under the bridge. We know that. Let's see, 5,000 feet. I can't leave that. Whoa. Whoa. Uh-oh. She's stuck in a spin. Oh my God. I think something might be going on with this Turtle Beach yoke. I've been having issues with the buttons registering. I mean, here obviously we're flying ridiculously, but all right, come on. Come on, keep it forward, keep it forward. Oh boy. This is not looking good. Okay. All right, keep away from the water for now. We have to get lower if we're going to clear the bridge. Come on, baby. Programmer Airlines, like and subscribe. Oh, yeah. Oh! Damn. I thought for sure I could do it. All right. Enough shenanigans. Let's go land, and then you know what? Let's land at JFK instead of following our flight plan. We'll land over here, I think that's JFK. Is that? Yeah, that's JFK. You really got to trim your speed out on this guy. It says not to extend your flaps above 100 miles per hour, which I don't know. I find that a little strange because 100 miles per hour. I mean, that's not nautical, or that's not aeronautical speed. All right, let's see if we can get. I think in my test flights, I took them down at about 100 and about 150, and everything was fine. So at least, you know, one notch. Let's see, what's our heading? Yeah, we need to be at least roughly heading in a direction that is going to be good for landing. Winds are 0.9 at about 6, so that's fairly calm. Let's keep working to trim out some of this speed. Oh, I don't think that's JFK. Oh, there's LaGuardia right behind us and JFK over this way. It might be a better landing. Oh, there we go. Let's do that. I can't believe we didn't get under that bridge. I thought for sure we'd be able to do that. Oh yeah, this is going to be our runway right here. Alright, we're down to 150. I'm going to put in the first notch of flaps. First of 2. Easy does it, easy does it. Probably have to trim down a little bit. Yeah, we'll get on the ground here and then we'll try some Aerofly shenanigans with the wind. We'll see what crazy wind and Aerofly does to a plane like this. But we'll get in a good landing at LaGuardia first. Nice and slow approach, Programmer Airline style. Come on now, trim down. Take it easy. It's going to act like that until I bring the gear down. Then it'll be like... dive right into the ground on me. Uh-oh. Keep it on track. Long final. Again, no navigation equipment in this aircraft. This button does something, but I don't know what. Unfortunately, the documentation is scant. It's not as well documented as the other planes in the sim, unfortunately. Let's see. Let's just let's bring that manifold pressure back. I'm gonna bring the gear down. We got the field in sight. Props full forward. Let's hit our get our landing light on. And it looks like we're a little high on the glide slope, so we'll back out some of that manifold pressure, drop down, and then level out a little bit. Get back on track. Oh no, somehow I'm off center. I have to recenter. Okay, that's not recentered. How's that? Alright, that's better. I don't know. Somehow I'm still off. Let's go 15 inches manifold pressure. Quick hop outside the plane. You know what? I'm going to turn track IR off for the time being. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. Hopping back inside. We look like we're pretty well on the glide slope. We're just not lined up with the runway, so we'll correct that. And we're pretty much flying straight into the very light wind. This should be a good approach. I'm going to go ahead and put in full flaps. And we'll probably have to trim down a little bit, as that was quite violent. And we'll probably need 17 inches manifold pressure. A little high on that glide slope yet, but we got a nice approach coming in, and we are sitting right at about 110 knots. Honestly, the plane starts to feel a little sluggish at this point, so let's see if I can get the track IR back on now. Yeah, for some reason I was off a little bit. Now it seems to be okay. Yep, we're a little bit high. Let's go back down to 15. That seems like it's really too fast. Let's go right about there. Let's see if we can get this baby to behave. I mean, just with this 6-knot crosswind, you can see I'm kind of having to crab into the runway here. But it's a big runway. Nice descent, 600, 700 feet per minute. A little bit low. Just a smidge more manifold pressure, pretty much right on the glide slope though. Again, hanging right at 110 knots. Everything looking good. Oh, she is smooth, fellas. She is smooth. Let's see if I can't get my rudders right. Yeah, we're a little low on that glide slope, but we got some speed we can give up. Look at this runway. Oh, that's nice. Always nice to land in a big runway. Easy now, easy now. We're using all that runway. Easy. Oh! Oh! No! Not a good landing. Holy crap. Yeah, she wanted to hang there at the end. That was really weird. Flaps up. Alright, let's set on the brakes. I mean, we're kind of at a good location anyway. Well, let's go in. Hold on, let me turn off track IR again. And let's go into conditions, and we're going to set the wind to like... This is probably not going to go well for me. Turbulence high. Let's do that. Let's see what this goes. Let's see what this looks like. All right. Let's see. Flaps are up. Yes. Let's go ahead and just take off again. I think we have enough runway left. Let's get some flight information. Oh, it's only 11 knots. Oh, we have a different definition of strong wind. All right, landing gear up. We'll just try a little pattern work here. And I think this one would be right traffic, since left traffic would take us over the a right-hand pattern rather than a left-hand pattern, since it takes us right over our over the airport. Let's loop around a little bit. It does not like the rudder I'm putting in. It's saying I'm putting in too much rudder. That is a great runway. Jeez. Yeah, we'll have to see how this affects. I mean, I could already feel the effects of the crosswind on the last landing. All right, let's get the manifold pressure back. We're midfield. We'll drop a notch of flaps. Easy, easy, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, where'd she go? There's my track IR when I need it. Okay. Yeah, like, look at this. I'm straight forward. I have to move my view. There we go. That must have been what was happening. I was bumping the view on my hat with my hand while I was in track IR. That causes it to get off center. How we doing on speed here? Yeah, we're good. Altitude, we're a little high, but descending. I'm gonna go up to 15 inches manifold pressure. Try to smooth out a little bit until we drop the gear and drop the last bit of flaps. And then we can see what, let's see, what is this now? So this is a, 28 knots up here. A little windier up here in the air. 12 knots down on the runway, though. I could tell our lateral separation from the runway has gotten significant. That's because the wind is pushing us. This should be an entertaining landing. Alright, let's go ahead and put in a little bit more power here. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the landing gear back down. And we'll set the last bit of flaps. Yes, full flaps. Alright, easy does it now. Alright, let's go ahead and turn final. It's our altitude. Yeah, we can lose a little bit. Well, not to mention we're on the base leg, so should be descending. Let's drop it back to about 1800 RPM here. Our manifold pressure, 18 inches manifold pressure. Yeah, we look like we're a little bit high. There we go. Set it right about there. That should be a good balance of descent. Pretty much now the wind isn't too bad, but it is battering us from the side, so we're probably being pushed away from the runway again as a result of this. Come on. These people are like, what is this noisy ass aircraft doing flying over my house multiple times? And throttle's a little sticky on the Turtle Beach. There's a little turbulence. So far it's pretty smooth. It's just it's affecting our alignment. Airspeed's hanging at about 110 knots, but we got a pretty significant headwind, 25 knots almost. So basically subtract 25 knots from our airspeed, right? Look at that. We are having trouble just even getting... Yeah, we're going to be crabbing like crazy to make this landing. Oh yeah, she's getting bouncy. Still high on the glide slope. I'd rather have too much altitude than not enough. Whoops. All right, 22 knots. For the wind. Wow. How are we ever going to straighten out from this? Very carefully. Good crosswind practice. I was watching 747 or 774 pilot. I don't know. He's a real airline pilot who does YouTube videos, and he does like flight crash reviews and stuff like that. I think he said that when you're coming down in crosswind, you don't straighten out until you're 5 feet above the ground. Which makes sense, but I'm like, how the hell can you tell you're 5 feet off the ground? I guess when you're a pilot and you're in a real plane, like it's a little bit easier to kind of tell, okay, I know exactly where I'm at. All right, the wind, crosswind is not being as bad now, so we're gonna straighten out just a little bit. We're below the glide slope. Come on now. Come on now. Don't do me like this. Little flare here. Okay, I think we're down. Wow, that was so smooth. Okay, well, that wasn't really that bad. I wasn't really thinking it would... I thought it would be actually a lot worse than that. Let's do this. Let's go back in, because this will be fun. Let's go to conditions, and we'll go wind, max on strong, turbulence on high. I mean, thermal activity, why not? And let's switch planes to the Cessna. You're like, programmer, this is not your actual normal organized flight. Well, what are you going to do? We got to mix it up a little bit. There we go. I love this classic livery too. All right, let's see what this does. Oh, what is it doing? It's not supposed to be in the air. I was on the ground. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Track IR off. What happened there? I didn't think it would just start me in the air. Jesus, where am I? Oh, we're right over the airport, apparently. Um, oh, okay. Well, that's one way to go. How high are we? All right, 6,000 feet. We'll pull the power lever out. Let's see, our wind is 40 knots. We have a 40 knot headwind right now. What is it with this game? Jeez, dumping me out in the middle of the air like that. All right, yes, here we go. All right, it's a little bouncy. Now remember, we're at max conditions, max thermal activity, max winds, max turbulence in the Cessna. And we are definitely going back for that big runway. Provided we could lose enough altitude. Let's get trimmed up and maybe I can drop some flaps in. There we go. That'll help. That'll help. All right, let's get back into track IR. Oh, wait a minute. I better do this. Otherwise, it's going to get all wonky. All right, I think that's okay. Oh, yeah, she's flying like a drunk duck now. 80 knots, nice and slow. Still have a lot of altitude. Let's try to cross control. This was something that I could do in my flight lessons if we needed to drop altitude quickly. So full left rudder right now, but offsetting with right aileron. Yeah, 2,500 feet per minute. That's not bad. Especially since we're pretty much maintaining our speed. There we go. Or no, that was only 1,500 feet per minute. Okay, airport's somewhere back there. I'm sure we'll see it. Okay, we're at 2,000 feet. Let's go ahead and put in a little bit of power. Well, we don't need that much RPM. And we're going to trim down a little bit. Try to keep this baby smooth. Our passengers are like, bleh. So thank you for flying Programmer Airlines. I realize you have a choice in airlines. Second notch of flaps. How come I can never see the runway? All right, what are we looking at here? 30 knots tailwind right now. Oh, this is brutal. Wait a minute, where'd the airport go? Is that my runway way over there? Oh my God, how did we get blown all the way over here? This is ridiculous. Easy does it, easy does it. We just tell the nice ATC people we did not realize that the wind was going to be so bad today. And that's why we took off. This is going to be impossible. We're still descending. I don't like that. Let's go ahead and put in some more. Put in some more gas. Speed's a little low. Man, we are getting brutalized by this wind. 30 knots. Almost right, almost a straight up headwind. Again, always good to challenge yourself, especially when you can't really get hurt. Wouldn't do this at a real plane. Yeah, we should be able to see the nose. That's how the default look is in the. That's how the look is in the Cessna. All right. All right, let's at least turn back towards the runway and see if we can pull this off. This will probably be the last landing of the night, guys. About 11 o'clock. Been going for a little bit over an hour. Unfortunately, didn't have success flying the P-38 under the bridges of New York. Tried twice valiantly. Frankly, that last time I think I got robbed, but whatever. Oh, she is going rough. Hit that like and subscribe. Help grow the channel. We were at 4,799 subscribers today. We've never hit 4,800. So today is a groundbreaking day. I said, I got to stream tonight. I got to give the people what they want. More programmer airlines. Well, we look like we're not far off on the glide slope. Maybe a little bit high, but... I think when you have high winds, you're not supposed to use as much flaps as you normally do. So I'm going to stick with 2 notches of flaps. If I'm wrong, go ahead and drop it in the comments. It wouldn't be the first time. All right, what are we looking at here? 27 knots, pretty much full headwind. It'll be a little bit off from the left here when we turn, but yeah, we're working right now. Oh, almost up to 40 knots. Oh my God, this is terrible. This is not a stable approach. Easy, easy. Yeah, strangely, skimming off the water doesn't crash your airplane. It just bounces you up 5,000 feet in the air. Interesting design choice by the Aerofly guys. Jesus. High on the glide slope. Yeah, we're reading 75 knots. Hang in there now. Hang in there. Oh, it got smooth for a second. Don't get comfortable. Okay, getting a little low here. Let's go about 1,800 RPM there. Oh, that's too low. 1,900. Wow. Hit like a pocket of dead air right there. Actually had that happen to me once on one of my flying lessons. Was doing touch and goes at one of the local airports. Again, this is years and years ago. We were on final, just like this. It's much smaller runway. And we were probably 30 feet off the ground. And like the plane, oops, sorry about that. The plane just suddenly dropped And I just remembered it was like slow motion. I, I didn't know what to do. I looked over at my flight instructor. He looked at me and he grabbed the yoke and pushed the nose down so we would get some speed, which we did. And he saved us because I was like, I did not know what to do. So he saved my bacon that day. That was a weird feeling. I didn't like that. Okay, what are we looking at here? All right, so it's 20 knots now. Still in a Cessna. I would expect that this would be a lot more difficult to... A lot more difficult. Let's see if we can hold it. Hold it. Come on, baby. There we go. Finally. I know it's not the plane we started out in, but this is still pretty fun. I kind of like to see. I was kind of wondering what, strong. I figured it would be a lot more brutal than that. I thought it would be like a 50, 60 knot crosswind or something. Hold on. Let me put on the brakes here. Let me turn off this track IR. We'll do a quick landing replay on that. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. All right, let's do a quick landing rerun of this drunk duck approach. Oh man. That is a lot of wind, I guess. I guess that's a pretty good crosswind. Nose down. Hey, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, right? She's hanging up there. Look, now my camera does not... Oh my God. I don't know, this yoke of mine got issues. I just did a patch to it too. I just upgraded the firmware. Hey! That was not a bad landing given the wind. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video, guys. I know we started out with the P-38, but we wanted to try some wacky high wind stuff, so hope you enjoyed it. Just hanging out tonight. It's a lazy Wednesday. Again, won't be streaming Friday or Saturday. I've got work to do this weekend, unfortunately, for upgrading a client. But after, I think on Sunday, we might give that Pilot Edge untowered to Class D airport, which is basically the Cat 2 challenge. I think we might do that one. I think I can do it. I just have to be ready, and I have to be prepared for whatever runway they might give me and taxiway directions as well. So I'm going to have to set up my tablet and all that. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. We'll see you next time. Enjoy. Take care of yourself. Love one another. Take advantage of that student loan payoff if you can. And we'll see you next time.